Welcome back to some more FTL Advanced Edition with me, Daniel from Dan Has Fun. Halloween video seemed to get quite a lot of interest. Thought, hey, why not keep playing this for a little bit longer? And we're going to go on normal difficulty. I haven't played normal difficulty in the thick end of a decade, so it's going to go great, I'm sure. We'll try. So, a ship I've never used is this Lanier ship, the Kruos. So, looking at it, it has two Lanier's crew members, and they don't breathe oxygen. In fact, they take oxygen out of the room that they're in, which is interesting. I'm not a huge fan of Lanier's crew members, but, well, it's their ship, so they get to make the rules. We do also start with a human, so it's like, oh good, boy, my two least favourite races sharing a ship together, but it's fine. We start with hacking on this ship, which is very different to the Red Tail. We also start with a clone bay, which is... it's meant to be an upgrade of the med bay, but I actually think it's worse. Yeah, you can be more reckless with crew, but I would much rather have a med bay and just have people fighters there. What are you going to do? And the two weapons we have... again, I still think the Red Tail has far better initial weaponry. They're 4 rubbish lasers. Well, at least there's 4 of them. In this case, we have a chain burst laser. So it gets faster and faster at firing its shots, but it's unbelievably slow off the get-go. And we have an ion stunner, which takes 10 seconds to charge and only has 1 ion damage, so that's pretty rubbish as well. I will be trying to get rid of that as soon as possible. We start with emergency respirators, so our human doesn't suffocate to death quite as quickly, but yeah. He's going to stay in piloting, I can assure you. So, let's save our initial positions. What we're going to do immediately is open, I think, all the doors, apart from the pilots. And we're going to do this. So, one of the achievements, which we can go straight to, is loss of cabin pressure. Get to Sector 8 without your ship's net oxygen levels exceeding 20%. Starts after the first jump, because you would fail by default otherwise. So you'll notice that it's 15% if we only have one room with oxygen. Let's say we close one. Let's see what percentage of oxygen... well, actually, yeah, it's a 7%. I was looking at the engine. So it's a 7%. So realistically, we can probably have another room that has a non-Lanius in it, and we'd still be fine for oxygen. Could we get away with maybe a third room? I just want to see kind of where the rough numbers are. Okay, so yeah, that would put us at 9. We really hope we don't have to deal with non-Lanius crew. We could theoretically wall off the cloning bay. Like that. Let's see if that gets us to a number we can work with. 14%, 15%. Okay, yeah, we can work with this. So for now, because we don't want to deal with people boarding us and having oxygen, the only 2 rooms we're going to give oxygen to are the pilot's bay and the cloning bay. That's it. Okay, so let's depower that, turn on all of our weapons, and let's begin. Really linear start, we can't go anywhere else, so let's go north. Really glad people enjoyed the previous FTL video. Wasn't sure how it would go, so it is an old game, but it's one of those old but golds, right? So, chain laser, you just need to keep firing immediately, because the more you can fire, the more, the more it's going to speed up. Asteroid fields are a really scary start, given they have 2 lasers. Yeah, they're only basic, but... that's just terrible. Immediately terrible, shooting our shields in an asteroid field. Ion stunner, let's get you to go on... well, it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, it missed. Yeah, it missed regardless. We're going to have it on auto fire for now. Still terrible. What a horrible first beacon to go to. Get the shields back online, for the love of God. We could have hacked their weapons, but I want to try early on to try and prevent having to use our drone parts. We're going to be using our hull as a resource temporarily, at least on that front. Okay, they're going to try and run away. We can now flip our chain laser to go to their weapons. That's not a great deal, so no. And an asteroid killed them, so sucks to be them. Yeah, we definitely got a better deal by not saying no dice. Here's the other thing I don't like about clone bays. You can't just sit in them and heal. So what we would have to do is, if our units got too low on health, we'd have to just kill them by, well, normally venting the oxygen. But these are Lanius, you can't kill them that way. So they just get to sit here and be annoying. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the wrong button. We're doing great. Well, they both don't have any skill in anything, so that's fine. That could have gone a lot better. We've lost about 1/5 of our health in the very first beacon. So let's hope that's not a sign of things to come. Unremarkable empty beacon. Not great either. Let's go to the distress beacon. Come on, give us something easy and free. A small research station. Fine, we'll dock with it. Oh, we got Jones. Jones is a rock man. He needs oxygen to breathe. Where do we want to even put him? I guess we could close off doors and get him to sit in there, but then again, actually, probably what makes more sense is to have them sit in sensors so we can see. I'd love to have him sat in shields, but that's not convenient. Let's go over, let's go get our Rockman. Come on, Jones. You're gonna go sit in sensors. Thank goodness you have a lot of hit points, because boy oh boy are you a slow mover. Now we'll save. Normally Jones would be like a super fantastic pickup. He's now kind of okay, but not amazing. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. So yeah, so we're going to have to go around the exit rather than go to the northeastern corner. Let's promise to help and use our ion weapon for something useful while we have it. Oh, another distress beacon. Okay. We can work with that. Okay, that's fine. There was always that risk. Yeah, at least he's back. That is one advantage of the clone bay. At least Jones is back. Let's get him to wander back. I'm not sure if it would memorize where he was. Yeah, look how much damage the Rockman takes because he's just so slow. Yes, that's one. Let's score 1 to the clone bay. Okie dokie. A regular fight with a group of people without any particularly unusual elements. Yeah, we'll try and stun their shield but shoot on their weaponry because they do have a mini beam and that will, yeah, that will hurt. I always think the chain laser is just so slow, painfully slow. It's only now where it's about the same speed as the ion stunner. Now it's a reasonably quick weapon, but until you get there, just terrible. Give me a burst laser too, please. It's just so much better. And our stunner missed. Great. I will not, absolutely not accept your surrender. No, 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 no. And they're not even trying to run away, so I don't even have to do that. Now we can stun them. We're not going to be able to get the crew kill, but there we go. They're toast. We took a little bit of damage, but not too bad. 70 scraps, okay. Let's get to the store. Because we need to do some upgrading. So we don't need more crew. I don't want drones. The backup DNA bank might be worth picking up. But the first thing we're going to do, I think, is try and prioritize a weapon. I don't... But also we can't afford cloaking. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get backup battery later. I'm only picking it up now, though, because I want the achievement. So, yeah, have hacking, mind control, and the battery active at once. Not the strongest play, I don't think. But, again, I want to unlock another ship. So we need mind control when it shows up. Which, realistically, I'd probably go for anyway. I'm a big fan of mind control. Probably too much. That is a terrible offer, no thank you. Trading my fuel away for anything is a big fat nope. What do you have? A stunner and a laser, I think? Yeah, some type of ion component. You also have a crew teleporter, which is interesting. Might use a drone part here and go for their weapon. Meanwhile, everything else can go for shields. I'm not worried if they board us, put it that way. Where are they even boarding us in? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I could go into doors. But I'm actually okay with them fighting us. We're just going to take a Lanius in there too. Then start hacking their weapons before they can fire. I'd actually prefer, as weird as it sounds, I would prefer to have our human die than sit on, like, essentially no health. You're gonna go and, yeah, get roasted so that I can get more health out of you afterwards. That's a little bit rude, though. Shooting on our rock. He did nothing to you. And he's back. We'll move him back afterwards. Right now, the Lanius can do what he needs to do. There he goes. Okay, dokie. Let's get people to go back to where they need to go room-wise. Yes, our human's going to lose a little bit of health, but it's fine. Let's close the door. He'll probably get down to about 70. Oh, if oxygen was on, that would... Ah, dear, dear. It's fine. Just gotta kick down a few more points. 52, it's fine. We're gonna have to go to the exit. I do not want to dive in this ship because I will get roasted by the rebel fleet. We're not gonna buy crew. If they give us a freebie, that's different. You also have a mini beam and a laser, so I'm probably gonna have to use a drone. It is nice when you do hack weapons, you can see their charge meter. Big fan of that. We're now going to try and stun their weapon, which I'm hoping will hit before, yeah, before the beam fires. Perfect. Okay, well that works out. Yeah, now they are in big old trouble. Because no laser equals beam no worky for you. And they'll give us an NG. I mean, cool. Not normally, you know, you'd have them running around fixing everything, but I don't really want to do that right now, so I guess we're going to end up letting the clone bay lose all its oxygen so we can put, what, NG in the shields? I guess that's what we're going to have to do. We'll wait for it to get, yeah, a little bit of air, like that. Okay. Yeah, so we're still below 20% oxygen. It's not even that close, but it'll take up a little bit as this reoxygenates, reoxygenizes. Words are hard. Wow, that's a lot of red on this board. Okie dokie. Do we want to go rock, or do we want to go essentially Lanius? We are Lanius, so the oxygen trap is really not that big a deal for us. Then we get the kick-ass music, right? You also have a clone bay, my friend, but no boarding. Okay. You do have a... You have a missile weapon. I would like to not get hit by that if possible, please. So I guess we're going to be using some drone parts early on. They are a resource to be used, and we don't have the luxury now of having all of the hull power in the world, so probably for the best. And their weapons are down. Perfect. And they're trying to break into the weapon room. But if we keep stunning the room that they're in with the shield, they're gonna have a hard time. This is really the only thing I find the ion stun of remotely useful for. Otherwise, I would... Is there any of... Maybe the heavy ion I'm not that much of a fan of, if memory serves. But beyond that, yeah, there's not a lot of iron weapons I would rather have less than this one. Oh, they finally made it. They got it into the weapon room. Oh no! Yeah, I was going to say they were about to jump, but we beat them there. That goes a little bit closer than I intended, though. Up to 73 scrap. How much do we need to even get a second level of shields on this? We need 50. 90. So between power and shields, we would need 90. We're not quite there yet. Having said that, we do have the backup battery, which I will constantly forget to use, because this is me. Yeah, 19% oxygen. So these 3 rooms we can keep powered up, but nothing else. That could be a trap. I don't want to lose another crew member, so that's fine. Distress beacon. Oh, gasp. Let's see. Come on, Raffin and team. What a terrible name. Okay. Wow, that was really, really useful. Okay, fine. Ooh, we have allies. We have an anti-ship battery that's trying to help us. Neat. Are we looking... They have hacking of their own. I'm going to leave my hacking on and see what they hack. Oh no, they hacked our clone bay. That's terrible. They do have a missile though, so I guess we should hack their weapon. Yeah, I think that's the way to go here. And then we can have chain lasers. It's essentially going to be a carbon copy of the previous fight, but with them having... Yeah, they have the capacity, but hopefully not the realistic ability to hurt us too much. This missile, oh, it's a dodge. We only have 15% dodge, so I'm great. You know, I appreciate it. The anti-ship battery doing 3 damage to them and an unnecessary breach. Nice and helpful. That breach would be good in pretty much any other circumstance, but not this one. And yeah, now they're done. They are toast. We don't even need the anti-ship battery to fire a second time. Ooh, nice health repair. Yeah, so after our skirmish, the fighting dies down and you're contacted by the planetary defense team. So you got caught up in that fight, stranger. Well, I appreciate the 8 whole points recovered. That's 16 to what, like 32-ish scrap. That's pretty helpful. So, Federation Science Craft is docked with a few Lanius ships. You hail them and ask what's going on. Greetings. We have been attempting to understand our region's newest visitors, the Lanius. Although we've been making little headway in deciphering their language. Well, luckily for us, we have a Lanius to translate. And as a result of how grateful they are, we got the backup DNA bank, that thing that we talked about potentially buying in the shop, we now have for free. So that worked out. And if anything, it's something to sell later. Another distress beacon. Let's see if this one is better than the previous one. They need fuel. We don't have a lot of fuel, but I'm going to risk it. And they gave us a chain ion. I mean, double chain weaponry, they do kind of work in terms of timeline. Here's the problem, though. Chain ions don't get quicker. They get stronger over time. So a chain ion only starts off with 1 damage, like the ion stunner, but it takes 14 seconds to fire. Which is a lot. But every 14 seconds, it then gets stronger and stronger until it gets to the cap, I think, of 4. Yes, it's 4. But it takes 3 power to power up. If this was like 2 power, it'd be... If it was 1, I'd use it over the ion stunner all day long. But I think it's too expensive to run. We do need a shop now, though, please. And we haven't seen any yet, so we should see a shop in the next few jumps. That's why I ran the risk. I'm not docking with the platform. I will hail it, because it's for a fight, and it is. You don't have any hacking. What do you have for weapons? You have a bomb. I would rather not get hit by a bomb, so we're going to use another hack on weapons. Like that. Yeah. I don't know what type of bomb that would be, but I still don't want to deal with it. So, oh crud, I noticed our oxygen's gone up beyond the threshold. It's fine. We're not going to get that achievement. It's not a big deal. How long has that happened for without me noticing? Oops. Yeah, because essentially, by closing off our clone bay... Yeah. Oh well. Maybe I'll do that offline. Probably not, but the option's there. Anyway, that was a big oopsie doodle. And I was too slow to fire the drone, yeah, the hacking off in time, so I got hit anyway. Well, I was talking about room efficiency. Ah, dear, dear. Some things never change. At least I don't have to worry about it now. I don't have to micro out to the same degree. Yeah, if I was going to do that, I'd just try and do a run with nothing but lanyards, so I don't have to think about it. After this battle, we should have enough scrap to get the sufficient amount of power to actually use our level 2 shield. Won't that be cool? Hey, they gave us fuel. So that's exactly what we needed. There we go. Alright. So we may have goofed our achievement to get the oxygen level where we need it, but it's fine. There is a store there. I should be able to visit this beacon next to it first, though? Yes, it is. Oh, it's an auto ship. Okay. You have cloaking. Interesting. But you don't have that scary a set of weaponry, so I'm probably not going to go for a drone use for hacking here. Yeah, because it's regular ion and regular laser. With 2 points of shield, I'm fine. So now we just get to play the waiting game. In fact, I should probably have my... When it comes back, I have my chain laser targeting the shields. There we go. Yeah, so this is a cakewalk. We just have to slowly wait for it to become automated toast. And with its cloaking, it's going to keep stalling us for good measure, so thanks for that. I miss the easy game versions of these, where they frequently spawn without even having any shielding. Well, what are you going to do? He's toast. He's gone. 18 scrap is meh. Yeah, so we might as well visit the store, then the beacon, and then we'll have to go to the exit. I don't really want to, but... I didn't do a great piece of pathing, I think it's fair to say, in this abandoned sector. There's the med bay. But no, we're not going to do that. I wish we could afford the scrap recovery arm. That would be incredibly helpful. And if we sell the chain ion, we can. That's exactly what we're going to do. We'll buy the 3 fuel that they have. We don't need to fix anything. We could sell those, but I'm not going to. I think that's a perfectly fine augment lineup for the time being. Yeah, scrap recovery arm should help us. I could use our Lanius crew to ask for an alternate trade. I guess I will, because I'd rather trade missiles. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, we have no use for missiles. Anytime there's a trade for that, we'll take it. And that was a lot of scrap. So yeah, going to this exit so early is suboptimal, but what are you going to do? We're not going to steal the supplies from the civilians. We'll attack the rebels. Do you have anything that dangerous? You do have a missile, so I guess we'll hack your weapons until we're able to shoot them down anyway. And have that fire. Come on, chain laser. Whenever you're ready. There you go. Luckily, the rebels just use humans, so we don't have to continue. Oh, great double miss there. Oh, triple miss. Missed all 3 shots, you useless spuds. What I was going to say is because rebels use human crews, we don't have to worry about there being like an NG in the weapons bay massively healing things up. Yeah, now he's trying to try and break out to get into the med bay, but it's not going to work out for him, probably, if we can hit anything. Like, suddenly we have, you know, Star Wars stormtroopers manning the guns. But it's fine, he's now dead, they're on fire. They did break through the door. But they're dead, so sayonara. I'm going to steal from them anyway, not that we did anything, they ran away already. That's fine. Do we want to go to another Lanius sector? I guess we will. Like, them boarding us is not anywhere near as scary as it would be if we were any other crew. I don't think you can have any nebula in a Lanius sector. That's pretty helpful. Oh, a badly damaged Lanius craft. We just got lots of free scrap for doing nothing. I am very happy with that conclusion. We don't need anything really, but I will grab a couple of engine just to try and get our evasion up a bit. So we're not just relying on hacking to stop missiles from mashing us in the face. We have a Lanius, we can help. Not that we can afford any of their stuff anyway. Ah well. It's fine. I don't like buying things from that mission anyway, because you have no idea what you're buying. You could buy absolute tripe for the price that you pay. Ooh, a rebel ship with 2 layers of shield. We can't do anything to you, and you have a flat cannon. So we would have to hack their shield in this situation. Yeah, we're going to have to go to a shop and get some more weaponry. That's just going to have to happen. Okay, so hacking drone is on. Have it fire now, because I only want it to hit 1 layer of shield. And we got shot in a rather painful place in our piloting area, so we have no evasion whatsoever. That's pretty bad. Come on! Oh my word, this ion stunner is so inaccurate. it's just terrible. Can you hit anything? Okay, good. Now we've got the upper hand. So they are going to occasionally get weapons back online, but it's not going to be big enough in effect. We are just about chipping them away. And their person in the weapons bay is now dead, so we can start firing on their shield. Yeah, they are in all kinds of badness. No, that's a terrible deal. Absolutely not am I accepting that. If you give us something even remotely beneficial, I would have at least thought about it. But no, they didn't. So, rip you guys. Make sure that's not a dead end. No, it's not. Okay, so this beacon's safe to go to. Lanius vessel in the system. It appears to be navigating a rich debris field, harvesting the materials. I'm just going to try and harvest it too, and they are not happy about it. Okay, fine. You have hacking. Where are you going to hack? Engine. That is bad, given that you have a flak. That is very bad. But you still have 2 layers of shield, so I'm going to have to hack shield. I guess we'll put our battery on just so we can keep our clone bay powered for the time being. Yeah, that did a little bit of damage, but not an absolute ton. Could be a lot worse. And they only have the flak on now, so unless all of their flak hits, we shouldn't take any damage. Unless it's a level 2 flak or an advanced flak, I guess that's the problem there. So weapon buddy, because engine guy is kind of stuck, I'm going to get you to go over and deal with the lack of oxygen, please. Ow. Got a little bit of a clipping. Yeah, as the fight goes by, we are getting essentially stronger and stronger because, well, our chain laser's getting faster and faster, right? But if we could stop missing, especially with that ion stunner, that would be great. It takes longer to charge now than our chain lasers. We'd like it to not be so uncooperative if it could, please. Come on. They're nearly done. They should have just let us harvest in peace. But no. They couldn't do that. But yeah, we definitely need to get another weapon. That is just absolutely something that has to happen, because we can't be using a drone part every single battle, especially not on the same piece. Oh, our oxygen's not on. That would probably be helpful if we turned it back on now, wouldn't it? Get distracted. Forget that people have to breathe. Probably should have let him die, but it's fine. If there ends up with combat happening in the piloting area anyway, it's not a big deal. Oh, I've done a dumb. I didn't realize they were gonna take that space, so we're gonna have to dive out of this problem. So this is absolutely disgusting. So we are going to have to hack their weapon. We have no intentions of trying to attack them here. We're just going to ion stun weapons. We're going to hack weapons as well. And then we are going to try and get out of here as soon as we can. Yeah, I made a big old oopsie doodle on this one. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Hitting our weapons is fine. Hitting nothing's even better. Another missile's coming in. Where's it gonna hit? That's quite bad, in fact. And there's a breach there too. Amazing. I'm just going to wait and not touch it for now, and then we'll go into it next sector. I don't want to run the risk. I need as much dodge as I can, so I want to keep my dudes in the engine room. Okay. Okay, that was not good. That was bad play by me, let's be honest. And this is an empty sector. Never have I been happier for that to be the case. So, weapon guy, can you go over there and fix that, please? Yes, engine guy could also wander over. Oh dear, dear. I suppose while we don't see a store, we should probably increase... I don't need the second bar, another bar of reactor power because I have the backup battery. Okay, that's repaired. So yes, we will have to keep tabs to make sure we don't run out of, well, everything right now. We're really just looking for a shop. I'm going to move to this beacon because it splits to more subsequent spots. Another 2 layers of shield I see, so I'm going to have to... Let's back up battery immediately. So I'm going to power everything up. And now the hacking's going to last longer, so it's going to be more effective at getting their shields down. Which should mean there'll be no shields up for the laser first shot, and it only hit once, so not great. But yeah, we're going to be fairly safe now, I think. I don't feel like we're gaining enough momentum, though. We've run low on power, which, I mean, is fine. Oh, they're trying to charge up to go. I don't want that to happen, so let's try and... Okay, that's actually a massive deal. I'm going to take it. I was going to say, let's try and shoot their piloting, but with a surrender deal like that, yes, there's a ton of missiles I don't need, but 6 fuel is enormous. Yeah, we like 6 fuel for free. I don't want to trade fuel. I'm not going to trade drone parts either. I'm sorry. Not helpful. Distress beacon. Hopefully will be more helpful. Please. Fine. Okay, 4 fuel is actually a pretty good deal, and we should be able to get something quite useful at this store as a result. Please sell weapons. That's all I want. Okay, well, they have weapons, and they all suck. I don't want any of those. I don't have space for any of these, but none of them are really that good anyway. Well, we have to get mind control for the achievement, so I guess we'll pick it up. We'll do a tiny amount of repair, buy the fuel. The problem is that we do need to be able to hit enemies with 2 layers of shield without having to use a drone part every time. So as terrible as it is, I am tempted to pick something up. A small bomb, I think, is better than the ion bomb. But yeah, the small bomb, it's going to use a missile. It only takes 1 power. But it does do 2 damage to the system, so it would be like breaking the shields instead. 13 seconds of charge time. Oh my word. 22 on the ion bomb. That's crazy. The only thing I'll say about the heavy laser that's okay is the fact that it only takes 9 seconds to charge. I don't think it's very good, though. And I would have to sell my backup DNA bank to buy it. It's just not very good. I think I'm going to skip it and just see if I can get another shop. In the next sector, obviously, because we're going to the exit. We're not diving into the rebel fleet at the end. Oh. I heard you like ion weapons, so the game's going to give you nothing but ion weapons. I will say, though, I do think the ion blast is better than the ion stunner. So, just to compare them, ion stunner takes 2 seconds longer to charge, but can stun the units inside the room for 5 seconds. I'd rather just use the ion blast. Yeah, it doesn't stun the crew, but it also fires significant. Well, I mean, it's only 2 seconds, but that's a significant difference. Especially because it means it's going to fire twice before the chain laser fires. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. It's still not an enormous improvement, but what are you going to do? We can't go for a third abandoned sector in a row, I'm sorry to say. Do we want pirates or do we want mantis? Mantis like to board, and they don't want to board us, so I'm okay with going for the mantis region for a change. We have a storm and a distress beacon off the get-go, so I'm thinking we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then this way? Oh no, that's a dead end. Oh, I'm glad we checked. That would have been a disaster. Okay. So we'll go the other way. We'll go up and then back down. And that, my friends, is why you check. Because we could have ended up just dying through bad pathing alone. This is not a mantis ship, sunshine. I wanted mantis ships. I requested mantis ships. We'll get our battery on so we can power up our mind control. And what do we want to do? We want to do chain laser on the weapons. We still want to try stunning the shield. We're going to have to hack the shield. And we're going to mind control a human that's in here because I don't want to have to deal with them. Lanius, can you go in there and ruin his day, please? Yeah, they're going to fight each other for a bit, and then Lanius is just going to come in and clean up business. I'm okay with that. Get the hacking happening. We got our advanced mastery achievement, because we do have hacking, mind control, and battery all on at the same time. Ow. Our poor hacking. Thank you for fixing that, friend. We appreciate it. Okay, if they want to fight us in the shield room when we have far more health than them, I'm okay with that. Also, that was painful. That was really painful. There we go. That's the way around we want to do that. Get our person over to weapons, please. This is going to hurt. There's not much I can do about it, though. I'm already at as much dodge as I can have, and that's none because of the piloting being down. And our battery ran out, which is not great. Yeah, this is a painful ship. There's a lot going on here. Like, we got missiles, we got a good laser, and a mini beam. Very, very rude. And if I could keep anything working for any length of time here, that would just be great. Apparently the answer to that is no. We're clearly going to have to upgrade our doors too. Like, that's just an absolute no-brainer. So, Rockman, you're going to let them go in there. Because, well, we can't do anything with the door system anyway. So we're just going to have you slowly get away. They can shoot our sensors all they want. Yeah, fire on that. We're going to have to do hacking even without maximum power right now. That's fine. Yes, we don't know where they are in our doors, but we're just going to have to deal. Let's have you over in weapons, please. Oh my word. Can somebody hit something, please? I honestly think, given how bad this is going, we might have to jump. But we can't yet because our FTL's not ready. Okay, I am getting out of dodge. Wow, that went terribly. Better weaponry. Okay, well, this is going to try and change everything. So, Ion Stunner, get in the bin. We're going to put that in the bin as well. We now have 97, so we have a flat cannon, which we're going to have to pick up. Absolutely no-brainer. That's as much repairing as we can do. That's not terrifying at all. That needs 2 power, that needs 2 power. So I don't have enough power to run both yet, so I'm going to have to wait one more battle to do that. I'm not selling emergency respirators. We have other crew on board that are not Lanius, so no dice. And you should go and repair some stuff now we're in a safe sector. When I get you to do that, I'm going to get this human to murderize himself, I think, because he has essentially no health. should come back in the clone bay shortly. Wow, yeah, we nearly absolutely got smoked. Also, why is this... Yeah, because the doors are stuck. We can't even reclose it. Okay. Jones, you're going to try and get back to sensors. We have our pilot back. Now that our doors are back, let's reopen. And you two, Lanius, go and repair this mind control. Then our ship will at least be back to everything that is here working. Anyway. But yeah, we don't have a lot of fuel, which is a little bit terrifying. Just a little bit. Okay, let's keep jumping. Let's go to the distress beacon. Please give us fuel. We're not going to get that, but we did get an FTL recharge boost, so that would have been useful in that fight before, but meh. Can't complain too much. We're going to clearly have to move quite far ahead of the rebel fleet, just in case we end up running out of fuel. Okay. So in this fight then, they have just lasers. Turn the cloning bay off. We do want mind control on. Get the backup battery on. Because we clearly need to power up some weaponry. Ion Blast is going to go for shields. We're going to start off going weapons on shields as well. We do want to hack because, well, we need to hurry up here. And I'm thinking what we'll actually do on this occasion is... I'm tempted to hack their piloting so they can't get through. Because, yeah, if one Mantis comes over, we're just going to mind control them. So they'll go away and die in the lack of oxygen for a bit. Yeah, where are they even going? They're just going to go sit in the oxygen and think about what they've done, I guess. Yeah, that's fine with me. They don't have any way to heal either. So if this wasn't in the sun, this would genuinely be a target to try and choke them out, but this is way too dangerous here. Fire in a room that doesn't matter. Oh no. Empty room that has no oxygen. That's terrible. They have a fire in the weapons bay. We don't have enough power for our ion blaster anymore, but that's fine. Now we should be A-okay. Yeah, because even if we don't take them out, the fire in the weapons will. Well, oh, you're not going to give me scrap before then, are you? No, it's fine, though. Fire in the room with the doors, not a big deal. We'll just give it chance for our hacking and our mind control to tick back on their timers for a second. Okay, now we're good. Another store. We will not go there first. We'll go to this beacon instead. Intruders on board. Well, that's unfortunate for them, isn't it? You run into doors. I didn't make it on time anyway. Okay, that's fine. Rockman, run away. And then, Lanius, you guys come in, because I'd quite like to have this one die anyway. That way we can have our clone bay on, like that. I do like the warning to make sure you turn your clone bay on. And I quite like our other Lanius to die too, if that's right, so we can get back to full health. Okay, those two are going to fight each other. And now we have one guy left who's going to die from oxygen. Or lack thereof. Okay, that works alright. Jones still has 70 health, so he'll probably have about 50 by the time he gets to the room he needs to be in. Yeah, that's fine. And good, the clones do remember which room they were in before. I didn't know if they would or not. They do. Now I know. We'll go what? So we have a few jump spares. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably. Yeah, we'll attack that ship. Again, another boarding one. Gonna do mind control right off the bat though, and have it go. I hope it gets the mantis. Actually, no, I don't even have to hope. I can go for the shield mantis instead. You have 3 layers of shields. That's just rude. It's a lot of things, but it's mostly just rude. Yeah, we're clearly gonna have to invest in our power for weapons and just power in general, I think. We'll turn our battery on. Do that. We're gonna have to hack shields. Absolutely no choice in that regard. Get Ion Blast going over there as well. And the first salvo is gonna have to go for weapons. And now, yeah, that NG can't get in the room. We didn't time that great, though, did we? And our oxygen has been shot off. That's not good. Lannis, you're going to have to go fix that, please. I'm just going to let you go in there, and our Rockman is going to run away to the piloting area. And you're going to join him there. Okay, that's fine. Where's that missile going? For our clone bay? Well, that's just incredibly rude. Please go repair that. And I know it's an NG, but they can't repair if they're... Oh my word. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage. Yeah, they can't repair if they're mind controlled. Oh dear, combat entry. You know you're in desperate times when. Well, I think, my friends, that you are now toast. You did definitely do some damage to us on the way, though. Yikes. Oh, oxygen? Can we turn our oxygen back on, please? That would be good. Ryan, I'm gonna let you die off, though. Just so we can get you to be cloned again. Thank you. Weird to think that robots can be cloned, but don't think about it. Refuel. That's useful anyway. Okay, so you're now back. Let's get you back in the shield room. Jones, you are in a pretty poor state of health as well. But if I let you die, you'll take so long to get back, it's not even worth having happen. So I guess for now, you're just gonna sit with our friend in piloting. Okay. I mean, it's gonna have to be okay. We need to get a 4th point in our weapons. That's absolutely non-negotiable. Now at least we have 2 weapons that have the capacity to break through shields. Go to the store. Because we're probably doing some hull repair, spoiler alert. I think that's worth more to us being sold. $32 scrap left, can't do anything with that. Okay. Let's jump to the distress beacon. Yeah, this is This has been a rough ride. Well, we just bought fuel. You offered us nothing of any use. Thanks so very, very much. I guess it means we should go here and... Actually, we can probably go to both places, realistically. But this is a ship battle, so... Let's see who we've got. For an abandoned sector, it'd be nice if we'd seen really any Lanius ships. Maybe they're just all on vacation or something, but we've essentially not seen any of them. Weird. Weird how it goes. Also, our guys are in the wrong place. You, though, I want to stay. So weapon-wise, they have... Oh, they're hacking us. So which means we're going to have to hack them. We're going to have to hack them on the shields. They have a drone, but it's just a regular old drone. They're hacking our oxygen. I'm not that perturbed. And we can't mind control because we can't really see. So I guess we should just put that into Clone Bay for now. Get that hacked. There is a human in that room, but that should be fine. Wow, that's a great effort there, flat cannon. They'll roughly come back into sync on this shot, so that's why I'm okay with them auto firing. Little bit of damage inflicted. We've run out of battery power for our second shield, so we should do that. Because we definitely want to make sure that's online. And now the chain laser's so fast it should just be able to fire twice, you know, 3 times for every time the flak fires twice. It should pretty much balance too. Oh, come on. Hit them for crying out loud. Oh, we just shot the drone. Just gonna aim for the middle of the ship with the flat cannon, I guess. If any of it will hit, that'd be just peachy. Clearly not gonna happen though, is it? Okay, we did hit weapons though. So weapons we're pretty safe from at this stage. And we should hit them with a flak. But 5 missiles, no. No, if that was 5 fuel, again, would take, but it wasn't, so sayonara. And they exploded for quite a lot of supplies. Not bad. We're not going over here. Electromagnetic forces. Absolute hard pass. They're going to try and run away. That's pretty inevitable. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and hack their piloting. Yep, they're going to try and run. I don't need a second layer of shields, but I would like the ability to try and dodge them if they shoot us. Or do a weird little ion intruder drone, which I'm going to just ignore. That's not in a very dangerous location, so... Okay, it missed us this time. Alright. Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna go sit in shields? Well, that's just rude of you, isn't it? Unfortunately, ion intruder drones also don't need to breathe. So I guess we'll just try and break it while we're there. Well, wasn't that rude? Stunning us. There's a lot of things that you just did, but mostly it was rude. Well, let's leave the room so the NG doesn't suffocate to death. And if you could stop shooting us with your breach missile, please, I would appreciate it. Or you can just hit our clone bay, you know, that's kind of the same thing, right? Well, I'm glad they died right when they essentially froze our weapons out, and we got a laser charger. Not very helpful. In fact, you should come back and fix this breach. So while... I wish you could have them repairing while it happens. So the charge... Oh my word. What was that speech? Having an attack. The laser charger takes 2 power And it's essentially 6 seconds of charge. It's rubbish. We will not be using it. It's too much micro, and it's not good even when you do micro. So, absolute nope. Well, we're still alive, but I don't think we're doing... Like I said, I still don't think we're really that close to being ahead of the curve. One can dream, I guess. But I don't think we're really there. I'm going to get one more point of power just so I can permanently have 2 layers of shield up, though. Jones, I'm still going to leave you, I think, in piloting. You're still not healthy enough, really, to go anywhere. Yeah, Rock and Lanius do not work well together. It would be fine if the rocks weren't so slow. Because the human can get away with it, but yeah, the rocks are just too slow. 122 scrap as we go into the next sector. Ooh. So, we can either go into a nebula, which is always terrifying because half the beacons are empty, or we can go to a rock homeworld, which is really terrifying because they're mostly weapons. No, I can't risk it. The reason why I thought about it is I was curious if we might get the mission that you get in Rock Homeworld sometimes to get to the rare crystal region that I've never been in, so that's, you know, that's how rare it is for me anyway. But I can't run the risk. We can't evade anything. If we had cloaking, it'd be something, but we don't, so... No dice. This layer, well, it's definitely, as the name implies, it is definitely a lot of nebula. We need fuel. Again. And you have 3 layers of shields again. You only have lasers to attack with, though. Ah, it's an anti-combat drone. Yeah, shoots to stun and possibly destroy your combat drones. Can be shut down by damaging the system. Okay, well, we can't do that right now. There's a boarding drone. So let's go annoy the boarding drone. We're clearly not going to be able to use hacking, so we're just going to have to deal. And the way we're going to deal right now, I think, is just by purely attacking their shields with everything we've got. You can't... Yeah, I was going to say, you can't use it on a boarding drone. There's no mind to control, I guess. And yeah, once this flak then fires, these guys should be roughly in sync. Again, if Nathan dies, I'm okay with that. Oh, he didn't. He did not die by the slitheriest slither. Very annoying. Maybe I'll get lucky and he'll die by accident. So that was not what you want to see. Can you stop going into annoying parts of the ship, please? Okay, at least the boarding drone should kill him this time. Yeah, there he goes. Unfortunately, in that meantime, they shot our weapon. That's bad. But we're just gonna have to deal, I think, temporarily. We really need to get that powered on. But I can't leave piloting either. That's an annoying combination of factors. Because, yeah, we're going to get shot. Come on, Clone Bay, bring the Lanius back. Okay, so you can then go over. You can go repair the weapon. They just need to keep the boarding drone occupied. Okay, power the flak back on. We need to get things moving. He killed our other Lanius as well, which is not that big a deal. Fix that breach, please. The breach in mind control's nowhere near as annoying as that one is. And he's back. I guess we'll go fix it while we're waiting. Actually, no, go sit in... I was gonna say, go sit in... Actually, if he wants to shoot our cloning bay right now, that's fine. Yeah, like that. And then he can fix the cloning bay while this fight is going on. Then we can switch around. So he can die and then come back. You know what? I think we should get out of here before we just die. Yeah, we don't get any scrap that way, but we also don't lose our ship either. And there's nothing in here, which is not a huge surprise, given it, you know, it is the nebula, so. Well, we do a little bit of chickening out, but I think that's the only thing for safety we really could have done. Shame we have to have 2 super low health Lanius troops, though. But I think that's all we can do. Distress beacon, fine, it's probably gonna kill us, but what are we gonna do? Hail them. Oh, it's a Zoltan bomber. That's like you really don't want to see that, because you can't hack them while their super shield is up. Thank goodness they only have 2 layers of shield, but that's still horrible for us. We still have a breach I never fixed too in mind control, but it's fine. They are gonna absolutely wreck us. Yeah. Okay, well at least they shot an empty... Oh my word. Shot an empty room. If we can't even hit them with their super shield on, what hope do we have? Their super shield is still up. Now it's not, thank goodness. We need to hack their weapons, like, critically. No, I don't want the ion blast on. Miss, miss, miss. Of course. Come on. Shooting our doors now as well. And our oxygen, which has a fire in it, so we can't even open the doors. Oh, Jones, you have finally a purpose, being immune to fire. Go for it. Well, we're going to come out of this fight, I think, winning, yes, but not a great health, it has to be said. Big reward. Now we just have to find a shop. We're still alive, but quite literally in this ship barely breathing. Alright, I'm back in place. No shop. We're gonna have to do that then, get a 3rd layer of shields on, just to try and protect ourselves a bit. There should be a shop in this sector. I don't want to ignore the ship, but I'm gonna have to. Well, that's terrible news. An ion storm. With a rebel scout that is going to try and run away. So, you have a flat cannon, so we're going to have to turn shields on. But having, yeah, essentially no power right now is going to be a disaster. We need at least something, so we're going to have to turn... How do they still have 3 layers of shields up, by the way? That's just wild. We're going to have to do, I think, that combo. We need at least 1 layer of shield up. That's just an absolute guarantee we have to. But how... Yeah, we're going to have to hack their shield, even though I'd much rather hack their engine so they don't escape or they're piloting. And they have a drone. Not that they've powered it up, but... I guess we have to temporarily turn this off to do that. Turn the battery on. Having the backup battery will at least be useful. Of course it missed. Of course everything missed. Ah, of course it did. Not only on a timer, but absolutely every shot missed. Can anything hit? Please. Anything. Please, anything at all. No. Apparently the answer to that is absolutely not, no. Nothing can hit. They've either got the best pilot in the world, or I'm getting incredibly unlucky. Or both. Could be both. Okay, we have at least delayed their ability to get away temporarily. But I still think they're going to get away. Yeah, I don't think there's anything we can do. We just don't have enough offense to prevent this event from happening. Yeah, missed all 3 shots. I know the flak is not the most accurate weapon in the world, but I missed all 3 shots on it. Yeah, so bye. You're going to escape. And we have no fuel. And we're going to have to turn our distress beacon on and wait and hope we don't get absolutely mashed. I can't afford any of that. And because they're unhappy that we can't afford it, they're going to wreck us instead. Okay, fine. It's a slug ship, so there's no point even thinking about mind control as an option. Get that turned back on. This is a ship of doom. This is terrible. Okay, I think we might be, like, mega toast. We're going to have to try and hack... we're going to have to hack their weapons, or else we're just going to plain die immediately. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Let's try and get that down. If only we had our 5th power for our terrible ion weapon, that would totally make the difference. It wouldn't. Absolutely not make the difference. Please don't hit us. Oh, well, it's a breach, but that's not the biggest deal here, I guess. And it's going to fire just before our hacking is available again, but luckily it missed on this occasion. Why is there... Are they now trying to run away as well? What is going on with these ships? They are crazy. Now, if anything could hit, please, anything at all will help. Yeah, they're trying to now break out of the weapon room, so I wonder if there's a fire somewhere that we can't see, or a breach or something like that. Jumps in imminent, though. We're not going to do anything about it. They're going to escape again. Yeah. Yep, they sure did. Let's go heal up our backup battery. And this is why kids don't run out of fuel. Bad things happen. slugs in space are rude. But we're going to have to wait again. Thank goodness. Wait. Oh, you are absolutely the worst. I was like, oh, this is a great deal. This is why, because we're going to get attacked for good measure. Ah, dear. Well, you have a super shield as well, so hacking is useless temporarily. Let's start trying to get some damage on its super shield. This is also a death. Like, that's a whole beam, a flak. Like, what is going on? This is a sector full of doom. Doom and death. And they took out our battery again. That is the least of our issues right now, so it's just gonna have to deal. Please hack their weapon immediately. Because we cannot have that flak fire again. And we missed everything again. Well, I guess we might as well close that off so we can have our Rockman do something useful. Luckily, their flak seems to be just as hopelessly inaccurate as ours is. At least there's that. Yes, please surrender. I am so close to death. Please. Please give me a shop. I'm just going to go right down the middle. Just any type of shop. We should help. Even if it kills us, we should help. What do you have? 2 drones and lasers. Okay. These two drones alone shouldn't be too bad, but they have... It's just 3 layers of shields. It's just absolute death for us. We're just struggling to have enough attacking power to get anything done with them. And they shot our oxygen. Amazing. So you're gonna, you know what you're gonna have to do, Lanius? Go up there and get it fixed. We did at least hit their shields this time. NG is super good at repairing shields, which and working in the shields, which is cool, but not that helpful. They're trying to charge up to escape. Buy fuel, yes, that is a great deal. Okay, so we're back on the fuel train, but we only have 2 hits before we're toast, and still no shop. Intruders on board? Where? Not of any consequence. You want to fight in that room? Okay, fine. I'm actually hoping they're not going to... Oh, well, there's more of them than I knew. Okay, well, that's... They nearly killed the entire ship because I didn't know they were there. That's pretty bad. So we are down to 1 hit point. Actually, you 2 leave. You 2 come in, because I quite like you to die. I know that's a horrible sentence, but it's true. So then we can turn Clone Bay back on. You 2 can then come back. Yeah, please don't kill our mind control. Or our hacking, because if you do, then our entire ship dies. And that would be not good. We'll just have our Lanius go and repair that. Thank you. I'm pretty sure there's a breach over here still that never was fixed. Yeah, there it is. Well, we might as well fix it while we wait. There it goes. Okay. You can stay there. Go back to your regular places. And still no shop. So unless this is a surprise shop, I think we're stuck. We got scrap rewards from that, so we did hack the ship, and we got a small bomb. Well, it's better than nothing, and we're clearly going to have to do this. Again, no sign of a shop, so... Oh, now there is. Well, clearly we're going straight there. That's an absolute no-doubter. Normally I'd be super excited by the fact there were 3 completely different crewmates to potentially buy, but not in this run. The charge laser, you're going in the bin. Realistically, Ion Blast is also going in the bin. The small, if we're going to use anything, we're going to use the small bomb because we have 31 missiles. Just a few. And it will help. We can use that to blow up shields and then allow our other laser attacks to actually do something. We need to heal up. That was expensive and painful, but we definitely needed to do it. Okay. Our ship is alive, and I'm not going to say well, that would be a lie, but it's still going. And that's an empty beacon. What a surprise. It is the nebula. What are you going to do? And there was nothing at the exit either. So, a rebel-controlled sector or a rebel stronghold. We do not have the strength to go for a rebel stronghold, nor the nebula afterwards if we even got that far. So we're going to have to go into this regular rebel-controlled location. Do we have any dead ends here? Yes, we do. Yeah, that's a dead end. Nothing else is. Okay. Asteroid field with an auto scout. Ah. I was really hoping it wouldn't have 3 layers of shields. Well, we clearly aren't going to be using hacking. We need to preserve some of our drone parts. We only have 2. So we're not going to do that. Like I said, we're going to use missiles instead. And in this case, we'll use it on shields. We're going to use everything on shields off the get-go. Yeah, they're mostly ion, by the looks of it. Okay. Could be a lot worse. And our bomb missed. Perfect. You're going to fit right in with all the other weaponry we have and never be able to hit anything. NG, can you please go repair that really quickly? Oh, come on. And now our shields are on fire. Well, this is just going great. Just fantastic. We have a breach and our piloting, and that means it's now damage we can't repair. We have no shields. Are we gonna just die immediately again? You know what? I think we are. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Because yeah, we can't repair anything. Small bomb, when you get back, I need you to go after weapons, like, immediately. You were just a small, typical, trivial-looking auto scout, and you have absolutely wrecked face. Yikes. Well, we won the fight, but oh my word, all of our health that we just got's gone. That's terrible. I'm sure I mishandled that in some way, but oh my word, that escalated into absolute travesty so quickly. We're gonna have to go to the store straight away and heal up again. This is just... Yeah, we'll never get ahead if we're constantly having to spend all our scrap healing. And that's a shame because there's a burst laser 2 in there. Chain laser, you're rubbish. You have been terrible the whole way through. I'd love to get the halberd beam too, but we cannot afford it. Unless we want to now dump our scrap recovery ammo. We are quite close to the end, so that'd be 50. We need another 15 from somewhere. I just don't have anything to sell you. So I wanted to sell the small bomb as well now. No, I can't do it. We're just gonna have to fix our machine up to as best we can, which is not that far. Okay. Well, I think that's a mild improvement for weaponry. Yeah. Yeah, I would say. I had to kind of think about that just to be 100% sure, but... No, I do think that's better. I do think the Burst Laser 2 is really good. By far and away the best thing about the starting ship, the Kestrel. Beacon with nothing in it. That's absolutely horrible right now. We're going to have to aid the civilian ship. Please don't be an... Oh my word, it's almost the same layout as before. Well, we're going to have to use hacking, aren't we? We have to try and do something to protect ourselves. We don't have the luxury of just doing what we want. Do they have, like, level 3 cloaking? Like, for real? Like, for real? Level 3 cloaking? Wow, okay. Have it your way. So the small bomb is also going to go on shields. Oh wow, really helpful fire in this auto ship with no air. Okay, sensors, not a big deal. You want to blow up our sensors, you do that, sunshine. And we shouldn't need any more bombs at this point. Okie dokie. So... that could have gone definitely a lot worse. But yeah, we're going to have to find a way to get a hold of some more drone parts. If only we could trade missiles for them. That's one drone part and the civilian ship ran away already. Amazing. More combat and it's a scout, so it's definitely going to run away. They have a lot going on here. Is that a defense drone Mark 1? Yeah, so theoretically it shouldn't... well... they have hacking. I'm going to have to use my hacking, aren't I? What are we going to hack? Their weaponry doesn't look that bad. I'm going to say let's go for their shields on this occasion. Oh no, they hacked my mind control. That's only mildly annoying because that means they've now mind controlled something else that we have. That's strange. So if you hack somebody's mind control, you can use mind control that they have? I didn't know that. Huh. Huh. Wait, did that Defense 1 drone shoot down my... oh, it did. I thought it only shot... I thought the defense drone was that a Mark II? I must be. Okay. Well, that changes things in an annoying way. I don't think we have any way of dealing with this then. Yeah, I thought it was only going to shoot missiles, but I guess it shoots my drones too, which is... I wish I'd noticed the first time. But alas, no I did not. They're about to jump, and there's not a huge amount I can do about it. Yeah, they've gone. Ah! That means they're going to double their pursuit. Very, very annoying. Should have switched their engine earlier, but I didn't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can't do anything because our steering is still ionized. There we go. Yeah, it's a big old jump that they're doing, huh? I guess that is the double jump. Another auto scout. Are you going to be death this time? Shouldn't be that bad, surely. You have no shields. Yeah, this one's fine. This is a freebie, thank goodness. Yeah, sometimes the auto scouts just don't spawn with shields, and this guy didn't even spawn with cloaking. I'm appreciative of that information. Didn't try and run away either. Oh, come on, flak. I like flak weapons, but they are very, very frustrating sometimes, just with their horrendous accuracy. 38 scrap. I've been saying it forever, but let's get another layer of doors in case we get boarded again. There's nothing to lose at this point. We are so far behind the curve, and that was so much scrap. You're all lasers. Okay. On this occasion, we're going to wait for the small bomb to fire first. Yeah, they can't do tons to us unless everything hits at the same time. And now get them all to attack. Oh my word. I was going to say, surely something's going to hit. But... okay, they now have no shields. Burst laser, you can now go for their weapons. Or Flat can just miss everything, I guess. I mean, that's fine too. We're not going to use the small bomb. We should be okay at this point. Assuming we can hit anything. There it goes, yeah. So we are getting there. Yeah, this is very... It looks in the same colour. It looks very much like the red tail. That's a really good deal. Especially given we are using a lot of missiles at this point. We will let them surrender. Oh. Why are you here? Why are you in this zone? You have 2 layers of shields. Which we're going to try and take out immediately. And we have intruders, but I don't know where, because I can't see. Okay, here they are. They're in this area. So we're going to allow them a little bit of room to maneuver. Hopefully they don't blow up my mind control, but they probably will. Nice! The burst laser completely missed the shields, and yet the flak that was aiming for the weapons hit it instead. Amazing. Oh, here they are in the... Yeah, I was going to say here they are in the piloting, but that's fine. Jonas, can you get out of the way so I can close this door? Please. I guess not. Why can't I close the door? Well, we'll close this one for now then instead. And we can probably turn our bomb off at this point. Put another point in engines to help dodge. Oh, they have a halberd beam. I was wondering why it was hurting me. Like, that's not a mini beam. That's too big. That's why they're hurting me through the one layer of shields that we've got. Given you're running away, I will take that deal, because I don't think I'll be able to take them out in time. Yeah, the mini beam and the halberd beam look very similar, just the halberd beam is bigger, as you would expect. And I didn't even put that together that it was the weapon that it was. Alright, we'll go to the distress beacon. Let's hope it doesn't kill us. 3 fuel, I will give you that, and you gave us 60 scrap in return. I'm okay with that deal. I'm A-okay. So we do have a lot of scrap. Here's the problem. We don't have cloaking. Yeah, I'll give them 5 missiles. That was a great deal. 5 missiles for 10 points of healing. Civilian sector, we'll take it. So into sector 7. There's a store right next door. Yeah, we don't have cloaking, which I'm hoping we might be able to buy at that store. I'm not bothered about upgrading anything from a mind control perspective. We really just had that for the achievement. Hacking at level 2 is fine. Priorities for this sector: getting another weapon that will actually combine, combo properly with our lasers. So a beam weapon, ideally, would probably be the way to go. And then after that, it'd be a level 4 shield. We are going to go straight to the store, though, just to see what options we have. Oh no! You are so rude. Why? We've got a weapon that is of no use to me because we don't play the boarding game. A heal burst, which is probably the worst weapon in the entire game. And then just a missile launcher, which we'll never use. Oh. Well, we're going to have to buy the fuel. I mean, that's just a thing that has to happen. We didn't even get cloaking as an option. We did get the crude teleporter, but... This is a cripplingly disappointing. I can't believe I'm going to buy a couple of drone parts. That is an unbelievably terrible store. This couldn't have been much worse. And that's an empty beacon. What is going on? Come on. Give me something, and the sun is not the thing I was looking for. Oh, terrible. Just terrible. And yeah, they have 2 drones. They are beam drones, luckily. But, oh my goodness gracious me. And our bomb missed. Amazing. Okay, well. I guess we're just going to have to fire at the shields anyway. And we did absolutely nothing. Wasn't that just swell? Okay, well, at least we did some shield damage this time. The flak's going to have to go for the weapons, because I need to turn that ion weapon off before it starts ruining everything. Fire in piloting is annoying, but not that bad because we have a rock there. So we're just going to move our human... no. Tell you what, our human should be in there to help, even though it takes damage. We shouldn't need any more bombs, in theory, at this point. Yeah, the fire did break our piloting. That's not a huge surprise. But it should still be okay. Okay, now we're good. Turn the bomb off. Flak can go for the shields, the burst laser can go for the weapons, and now we're fine. These drones are inconsequential as long as I have shields staying up. But we're gonna have to deal with whether the fire shows up. And it's in the shield bay, of course it is. Lanius are not immune to fire, but they are better at dealing with fire than most because they kill the room's oxygen. And then, yeah, the energy is going to repair it. Perfect. Okay. Back on. Another... We're going to have to try again on the storefront. It can't be any worse than the previous one. Okay. Halberd beam is... Oh my word, and the weapon pre-igniter. Oh! Okay, this might be what turns us around a bit. Well, we have to buy that. We have to buy that. Now really the only question is... Now do we get rid of the scrap recovery arm so I can start trying to... no, we're not that... Well, I'm trying to think from a weapons perspective. So we need 7 power. I think we only have 5 now. So we would need 165 scrap to power everything. I think this is the time to say bye to the scrap recovery arm. It's definitely done its purpose. Let's get rid of that. We're still not that close to powering it up, though. We could power these two together, which for now might be totally fine. Okay, yeah, I think we'll do that. So now we just have to try and save up some money. And we do have the backup battery, which can power our secondary systems. Whoa! Okay. Burst Laser Mark 1. That's interesting. It's not as good at breaking through shields as the Flak, but it's not a terrible weapon. It's really just a slightly better version of what we started with. That's a good backup weapon. Okay. I wish they'd just given us more scrap instead, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Oh, 4 bars of shield, right? It's an auto assault, and it had... No, don't attack that ship. That ship is death. I want to for the scrap, but that's death. This is annoying, but I don't think is as deathy. Having said that, the halberd beam is going to be terrible against this shield, so I'm going to... No, we already have the pre-igniter. I think halberd beam still damage super shields. I think. Well, we're going to find out, because I don't remember. But it would be something like... We want to get as many rooms as possible. This is a very annoying layout to hit lots of rooms with. Do what, like that, to hit the maximum number of shields? Okay, it does hurt the super shield. Okay, well that's what I wanted to know. So for now, we're not going to have anything auto fire. I'm going to switch these around, in fact. And we should probably hack their weapons so they don't wreck everything while we're waiting. Ah, fired that too late. But luckily their missile missed anyway. Oh, of course you missed 2 shots. You only had to, like... The reason why I switched the burst laser over the flak is that the burst laser is more accurate than the flak. Not that you'd know it. Okay, there it goes. In this case, then, we just want to make sure we absolutely do hit the shields. We are going to get another missile firing at us. There's nothing we can do about that one. Hit an empty room. Could be a lot worse. That sucks, though. Bombing our weapons. Very annoying, because now our halberd beam is charging without any ability to hit anything. We need to get things back on power quickly. Okay, get the flak back online. The halberd beam is ready whenever the flak's ready. We should just have it fire immediately. Okay, well it missed a little bit, but it'll still do 1 point per room, so... Yes, take fuel, please. I do need it, so I will take a 4 fuel offer. No, we should wait. I was about to go, but then I saw this little number 2. I was like, no, you can't go yet. You would not be ready. Alright. Well, welcome, Charlie. There's not really much for you to do. You're an expert in combat, which is hilariously useless. So I guess what you're going to do then is parking the... I already have an engine specialist, though, so that's probably not the way to go. What do I really not want to have catch fire? Nothing really, so I'm just going to get you to go into sensors. I'm going to move you out of the way now so you don't start dying of oxygen in, like, you know, lack of oxygen, but... I'm going to get you to go over there. Have that open, because I don't mind that these don't have any oxygen in them. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Not probably the best use in the world for an NG, but... This isn't the ship that's best designed for an NG either, so we have to just make do with what we've got. How many nebulae do I want to go into? Well, I guess it's gonna have to be at least a couple, so we'll just have to deal. Ooh, a mantis ship. Okay, let's hope they don't board us in our sensors. That would be very annoying, which means they will probably do that. Turn our engines down 1 because we do want mind control. They have a lot of health and 4 bars of shield, so that's pretty gross. Actually, I would say that's incredibly gross. I hate everything about that. Man, I wish we could get 7 power. I think we probably could after this combat. Let's power on our battery as well, just so we can get some extra dodge. And let's hack there, because they also have beams aplenty here. I'm gonna hack their shields too. Yeah, that did not break through, but that's fine. Start hacking their shields. They're over here. So our Rockman is going to go greet them, I guess. Or alternatively, actually, let's... Our Rockman's going to move over to the batteries. Our NG is going to run over there as well. And our 2 Lanius are going to move into the shields, just in time for them when they show up. We can mind control this room because we can see it, because we've hacked it. And then once our... Yeah, hacking has completed. I'd love to go in and mash their weapons, but I don't think that's the play right now. I think it's something like this. Can we get all 4 of those rooms? No. This ship's too big. Yeah, this layout's pretty annoying. Well, we can hit their piloting at least. That'll reduce their dodge. Albert Beam I do not want to have on auto fire. These 2 guys can now move back to their respective rooms. Alba Beam is not quite ready, but we'd still do a point of damage even if we go now, so I think we should. Won't do 2 a room, but it will do 1. Ah, there we go. That went really well. Halberd Beam and the Pre-Igniter, great combo. If the Glaive Beam was to show up, which is normally a really high-risk weapon, I would be tempted to buy it. But at least we can do that now. We can power, assuming we have the power, we can power all these weapons up at once. Spicy. Okay. Can't complain with that. And if we can get an 8th power and have the small bomb off the get-go, that'll be very, very good. Why can't you two reach? That's frustrating. So I guess it would be these two and out. Okay. That's okay, it is charging. That's a lot of that's a lot of everything going on. Well, we might as well wait for it to come out of cloaking before we pause. There's not much we can do until then. Okay, now that it's back. Are you kidding me? Like, we hardly hit with anything. Well, I'm still going to have to attack it. But that is an incredible combination of misses. I was like, oh, we definitely won't need to use hacking here. And then all of this happened. At least we hit the shield, but yeah, I was hoping we'd hit weapons. Oh, Ryan has no oxygen. Well, that's good. The door was never closed. That was smart. Oh, dear. Ten out of 10 play there. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, so we can go up and then to the exit. Okay. Now, I would love to get cloaking before the end, but I don't think we're going to, which is a shame. Unless we get lucky and we get to a store in the final stand, which can happen. Wow, 2 dead beacons in a row. That was rubbish. I don't even know what the technophobia... What is that achievement? I guess you can't tell from here. Okay, that's fine. Okie dokie. So, we are now in the final stand. I think we're doomed. Oh, especially with this layout. Like, we gotta get to the base, but I want to get, like, supplies? But they're in a different postal code to everything else. No, I need to just... Okay, there's a store. Which, I mean, we're going to have to go to. At least we won't run out of fuel. We only just made it for fuel. Okay, so... Another flat one's really funny, but no, that's not what we're... What we're looking for is not really here. Which is a shame, but what are you going to do? We're clearly not going to run this Burst Laser Mark 1. We just don't have the capacity for it, so we might as well sell it. I was really hoping cloaking would be in here, and we could try and... I'm sure we wouldn't be able to find a way to, you know, afford it anyway, but one could have dreamt. We don't have any way to deal with missiles, is the real problem we have. Absolutely no way of doing it whatsoever. So the closest we have in terms of options then is to try and afford somehow the 8th power slot and use the small bomb to try and do it. But I don't... We're going to have to get very lucky to be able to do that. So we would have 1, 2, 3... I mean, we can try and do that. Oh, a combat scout. You don't have cloaking, but you do have lots of drones. Okay. Well, that's not terrible. Could have been a lot better, but not absolutely awful. Oops, the halberd being fired automatically. That wasn't good play. Oh yeah, we should be absolutely safe here. And we are. That's what happens when you go 2-beam focused. 2 beam drones, a mini beam, and not much else. Doesn't work. 48 scrap. We can do it. Oh, well, the repair option's just gone. So I guess we're going this way then. I'm going to avoid provoking you. $36 scrap. Okay. Get another power. And that's not great. So we're going to have to just get wrecked in a location because everything around us just became badness. Yeah, this is going to hurt. We are not even going to try and take this on. So realistically, what's the best plan? Probably... Well, we want to bomb... We still want to bomb shields. Burst shields as well. Flak shields. And then we're going to try and halberd beam just a load of things so they leave us alone. We're even going to drone control weapons. Drone control hacking weapons. Okay. Because, yeah, they have a lot going on here, and I'm still going to get hit by the ship battery. That's kind of unavoidable. I'm going to turn oxygen off temporarily. Shouldn't need any more bombs at this point. Turn the oxygen back on. Oh, okay, well, we can just kill them. I guess that works. Please don't hurt me badly, Mr. Okay, that's fine. I took 3 damage. What are you doing? Put the pilot back in, please. You need that to charge the FTL drive. Am I willing to attack the flagship with that tiny amount of damage? I probably shouldn't. What I should do is put a power back so that my small bomb is pre-ignited. Okay, well, we're going to jump now before that happens. So we are going to attack the flagship, eventually. He's going to cloak immediately, so we're just going to have to wait. We don't need mind control straight away. And our battery is unavailable, so we're just going to have to wait. What are you going to hack? Well, that's just terrible. Like, genuinely awful. That's bad enough to be contemplating running away, but we're not going to do it yet. Of all the things to hack, that's just terrible. Get the battery on so I can power up. Well, I guess we might as well power on. We'll do that just to distract them. This is going to hurt, though, no matter what it hits. If anything hit. Well, it didn't, so that's convenient. Okay, small bomb needs to go for the shields immediately. Then we do flak and burst laser there as well. And then halberd beam, do your thing. So we need the missiles to stay offline because we have no way of dodging them. So that is an absolute has to happen event. Yes, he's going to trigger hacking our weapons again. That sucks. It's probably better for him to hack weapons than shields, though. So that's why I'm not too upset. It's still bad, but it could be worse, I guess. So I'm trying to repair the missiles. And now the bomb can go for... Ooh, do I want the... probably the laser, actually, would be the way to go. Or even, as kind of rude as it is, even the med bay might not be a terrible ploy. No, go for the hacking, you plant pot. And that's obviously the way to go, because then he can't keep doing this to us. He only has one hit to go. This is driving me nuts. Come on. Yeah, you can't disrupt a system when it's destroyed. There. There it goes. Okay, so that first phase, I mean, that is the easier phase. Probably. That went pretty well. Can't believe we're even in the fight whatsoever. Gonna get another reactor power. Was tempted to upgrade the backup battery too, but I still think just the one stable reactor power is fine. Okay, this phase is gonna suck with all of these drones. Because I don't have the capacity, I think, off the bat to use my own drone control. I'm still gonna keep it powered up though. So we need to bomb. We still need to bomb the shields, but now the question is, I still just want to know, can we reach drone control? Okay, drone control and the missile sector we can hit at the same time, which is good. So we want to, first of all, bomb, then flak and burst laser. Wow, that accuracy was horrific. We're still going to attack. There we go. Get some of the drones down. I was hoping we get enough down to get this defense drone to go away, but clearly not yet. We're still going to continue to bomb the shields, but it is now on fire, so switch the bomb to... I'm actually going to switch the bomb to the missile list, because we're still going to take some damage. Yeah, we did. I'm not even going to bother hacking them at this point, there's no point. So turn that off, turn this on, turn that off, turn this on. Mind control, I don't know, you. Youch, that hurt. Okay. We got away with that because we killed the flagship second phase so quickly that they never really got a chance to fire all of their death drones at me. Okay. If this doesn't show how ridiculous the weapon pre-igniter is, by the way, nothing will. And everything's fixed. Go back to your regular stations, please. So, finally, we do definitely want to turn our hacking back on. We do have enough scrap to get one more power, which we will, so I can keep my hacking up. And let's jump one more time to the base. And super shield off the get-go it is. And we know from our experience, from our testing before, that going back, but you know, bananas on the super shield does do damage. I'm not sure if bombs do or not, but again, we'll find out. Learning experience. On this occasion, we are not going to wait and be sitting pretty. We're just going to have to go out and attack. Actually, with the halberd beam, it makes no sense going for that option because we want to go for the most rooms, so most damage as possible off the get-go. Convert our guy back to our side. We only have level 2 doors, but they're still going to have a hard time getting places. So we could, if we wanted to, well, we could open that door, but get Jones over to the doors. It'll make them even slower to move around the ship. Let's start. We can't hack yet because the super shield is still up. But yes, for right now, we just want to keep firing. Now we have options. Don't auto fire anything. Except probably the bomb. The bomb can still go for shields. I think that's perfectly fine. And we want to start hacking shields as well. Okay, so they're fighting our Laniers in the weapons bay. That's fine. They're going to die real quick, so that's not a big issue. Halberd beam still has to wait. We'll start hacking that now. Start firing away. That, and then we need to mind control back our pilots. Oh, missiles! Painful. Hit our hacking, which is not great. So let's close that off so we can start getting some oxygen in there so we can go repair it. Actually, our engine can go over there and do that now. Our cloning bay being toast is not preferred, but really not that big a deal. This is going to hurt, though. A breach in our doors. Not the most critical problem. So I'm going to leave that alone. First laser, don't fire yet. Oh, fire anyway, I guess. That's not what I meant to do, obviously. Their shields are mostly down. But I do want to wait for the flak to go first. There it goes. There we are. Small bomb. I'm going to have you go to bombing the med bay, in fact. Intruders detected. Rude, because it's just me. I don't think you even need to go anywhere either. Oh, you're still firing missiles? How? Ow, that was painful. But we won! Oh my word! I cannot believe it. It's the first time I played normal in forever. The valiant effort of Kruos and her successful crew, Raffen, Garrick, Nathan, Jones, Ryan, and Charlie. Wow. Super happy with that, but honestly, we were carried by the weapon pre-igniter. Let's be totally honest. If that didn't show up, we probably would have got a 4th layer of shields instead, and that's not as good. But I'm super happy with that. Shame we didn't win 2 of the achievements, so we don't have the Lanius B to pick from, but well, we'll pick a random different ship next time. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. But I'm sure I split this one in 2 because it's gone on forever. But yeah, hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.